that opens up a gap, and the London recreational driver is on the move in some open asphalt. Cross flags are out for the leaders this time around, halfway through the Freedom Village Thundercar main event. Race leader still number 31, Flying Farmer Kevin Gallant from Freelton. Gallant is a veteran Thundercar racer and a past champion of this division, racing part-time for a number of years, including this 2011 season, and still putting together some great finishes for the number 31 team. In behind him, number 4, Gary Slamma, another past champion of Flamboro Speedway, as he works his way into some open asphalt, trying to track down the leader. Nick Roth, the JR Auto Service number 17, has found his way into the top 3 as he leads Kevin Albers and Sean Arnott. Now Arnott gets together with 73, Nick Troback, as they bang fenders, come around out of turn number 4. And punching around, here comes Troback, the Rays towing number 73. He got the Automotive Truck and Tire 76 of Arnott out of shape in turn 2. And Nick Troback now advances into the top 5. The Good Life Fitness driver, number 76, Sean Arnott, collects it up and continues on his way. There's a shot of the battle at the back. Steve Perry trying to make a comeback in the Holmar Plumbing number 8 after that wild ride. Now trouble for the Antler Services 02, Mark Burbridge. He went to the high side of the track and almost takes out the photographer. The 02 slipping around on that high side of the track. Burbridge now will gather it up, but will fall a lap down as the leaders go by. Kevin Gallant will cross the line this time at lap number 19, 6 more to go. And still running away with this one. Now closing in on the Fireball 5 of Linda Dean, a back marker, along with the 88 car of Scott Laporte, but the caution flag will fly. 02 Mark Burbridge is still stopped over in turn number 2. And with the nose of the car sitting on the apron, that is the reason for the caution here at lap number 19. And let's check out this replay once again. What happens to the 02 Mark Burbridge? He is on the outside lane racing with Bobby Mercer. Gets up high into turns 1 and 2, and there Mercer gets into the left rear corner of the 36, Bill Watson. That shoves the 36 up the track. Mark Burbridge runs out of room, cranks in hard left to avoid the wall, and ends up on the infield. A tough break for the Antler Services 02. Here comes the restart. 6 laps to go. Kevin Gallant, Gary Slamma on the front row. The green flag flies. Kevin Albers, smooth slide from the outside lane down to the bottom of the track to get in front of Nick Roth. Killer Kevin Albers on the move tonight. The waistcoat 27 into the top 3. Gary Slamma fighting hard. The Eagle Rad number 4 car on the outside lane, determined to make it work, but black flag for 27. The starter didn't like the restart move, and Kevin Albers, the black flag for jumping from starter Ding Deleu. Love to see the replay on that one to see when 27 crossed the line. Not sure he deserves it, but in no doubt he's taking it anyway. And a tough break for the racer trying to get back the points lead. Up in front, Kevin Gallant. Dominant now, a number of car lengths lead over 17. Nick Roth, as Albers will fall back through the field. Roth closing into a car length out of turn number 4. He's got Nick Troback pressing hard. The Rays towing 73 up into the top 3. The man in black, Sean Chenoweth, the Transaxle Parts number 89, just outside of the top 5. Chenoweth dropping back from the Grisdale late models down into the Freedom Village Thundercar division to compete in the Memorial Race weekend. That is the same number 89 car that was piloted on Canada Day by NASCAR's Mr. Excitement, Jimmy Spencer. Now the man in black behind the wheel again, and he is just outside of the top 5, closing in on 76, Sean Arnott. White flag is up for the leaders. Final time around, Nick Roth, JR Auto Service number 17 on the bumper of the B&B decals number 31, Kevin Gallant. Final time down the back straightaway. Gallant down low. Roth looking up high. Last lap move. Here they come into the corner. Roth is getting up door to door. Gallant presses up high to the concrete, cuts him off. Checkered flag for Flying Farmer. Kevin Gallant picks up the win on the Memorial Race weekend. Nick Roth, followed by Nick Troback, make the top 3. And And a great race won by the former Thunder Car champion, and we'll see just how important this race was when we talk to Kevin Gallant in Victory Lane. And Kevin, I know an emotional victory for you for certain. You obviously working hard tonight up on the wheel. It's got to mean a lot getting here to Victory Lane on the race weekend of the Memorial.
That one was for Paul, I'll tell you that. That backwards lap was for him. I've been riding with his name on the car all year, and he built it with me this winter, and this is for him and all my, of course, my sponsors. I haven't won a feature in 5 years, and this means a lot to me, everyone. I've been through a lot, and this means a lot to me.
I think we all know Paul must have been riding with you, old Mac Attack. We saw the move coming through traffic, and I'm sure it meant a lot. You had to see the 17, Nicky Roth, getting up there beside you. And what was going through your mind looking in that mirror as you came down to those final laps?
Who caused that caution? That's what I wanted to know. Yeah, he deserves one next week. But anyways, just kidding all. You know what? When they got behind me, I thought that's it. Those guys are all strong runners. They're younger. They work on the cars a lot more than I do. And you know what? I'm glad to beat the best. And that's what we did tonight.
And for this victory, Kevin Gallant, the Flying Farmer, a past Thunder Car champion, will add his name to history with the Flamboro Speedway Memorial Cup.
Kevin, there you go.
That restart again with 27, Kevin Albers. Now the rule says you cannot change lanes until after the line. And there goes Albers going into the line. And that is the reason for the black flag that sent him back through the pack. Grisdale late models are ready to go for their 30-lap main event feature race. McMaster Pontiac Pace Truck is off to the infield. Jim Swears, Kevin Benish on the front row. The green comes down, and the FF Express Emergency Expedite number 95 takes off like a shot on that outside lane. The Ron Lee Construction number 75 falling back on the inside, and the caution flag will fly early. It's Albert Bowman in the 74 and 00 Jim Gillis up against the wall that bring out the caution before a lap goes up on the scoreboard. McMaster Pontiac Pace Truck takes off again. We'll get this race started. Grisdale late models main event. Kevin Benish on the outside. This time Jim Swears not left behind. Green flag comes down and away we go. Swears got a better start, but still the FF Express Emergency Expedite car off like a shot on the outside, and now another wreck in turn number 2, and those are some top cars making contact. Trucktown Services 8 car Paul House drives on through, but the shadow Brad Corcoran gets tied up with 56 Jeff Stewart and 44 Steve Laking. Let's check it out on the replay. Another restart, and cautions breed cautions. Here they come barreling down into turn number 1, and these cars are on row number 3. That's what we're going to be looking for. You can see Jeff Stewart on the outside, the Kubota 56. He looks like he gets up just underneath the 27 of Steve Smith, lifting that rear bumper. Steve Smith holds on, Stewart out of shape, and that's why he goes up the racetrack, taking out the 44 of Steve Laking. And 05 Brad Corcoran nowhere to go.